run. Tis the night before Christmas. I'm Brian Hackney.
And I'm Betty Yu. Merry Christmas Eve and Happy Hanukkah, even if it wasn't merry or happy for the Raiders. Derek Carr will spend Christmas in an operating room, and Vern Glenn was at today's game at the Coliseum, unlike any you've been to as of late.
Well, when you're the spirit of the team and the spirit is gone, it's just like a kick in the gut.
A few minutes.
Expensive toys intended for needy children ended up in the hands of county employees. KPIX5's Maria Medina did some digging to see what happened and what's being done about it.
Well, the Oakland Fire Department is already taking criticism for not inspecting that ghost ship warehouse before that fire.
And now it faces new questions about how the department has been dealing with fire danger in the Oakland Hills. Here's KPIX5's Dahlin.
Time to talk about that poem by Clement Moore. He wrote, well, it wasn't called "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," but that's how we know it, and it is a Christmas Eve tradition.
And it was written nearly 200 years ago by a man who thought it was a silly Christmas poem for his children.
And ladies and gentlemen, here it is, "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," read by who else? Charlie Rose. About a dozen states are under a winter storm watch.
3 weeks ago, the ghost ship warehouse in Oakland burned, trapping 36 people inside. And now the first wrongful death lawsuits have been filed. The attorney for the families of 20-year-old Michaela Gregory and 23-year-old Griffin Madden says that the unsafe conditions and configuration of the warehouse trapped them in an inferno. As temperatures drop and the rainy season picks up, so does anxiety about where to sleep if you're homeless in San Francisco.
New at 6, Susie Steimel shows us almost 1,000 people are on a wait list for housing. Gifts. Good evening, I'm Brian Hackney.
And I'm Betty Yu. In cars, on the sidewalks, and in the stores, people in San Francisco scrambled to check off their gift lists. KPIX5's Jackie Ward joins us live from Union Square, where last-minute shoppers are taking advantage of some last-minute deals.
Storm watch.
Police departments around the country are on alert this weekend because, as Wendy Gillette reports, ISIS called for attacks against churches in the U.S.
Inspect homes and businesses.
President-elect Donald Trump is making concessions at the inauguration as it nears. He plans to dissolve the Trump Foundation. He's shutting down the charitable organization to avoid any conflicts of interest when he takes office. He says the foundation has done good work supporting veterans, law enforcement, and children. A happy ending for a news company in Placerville after someone stole their Christmas tree. A good neighbor stepped in and replaced it just in time for Christmas. Placerville